Beyond the Hype, a fashion lifestyle tech podcast. Presented by Stephanie Williams and Greg Lewis.
Welcome back, everybody, for another deep dive. This time, we're going to be exploring this fascinating concept of true AI. It seems to be everywhere these days.
Right. It's really making waves.
Yeah. And as always, we have a source document to kind of guide us.
Absolutely.
It's called INSAT Text. And it goes deep into the details of true AI and what it means for, everybody, really.
I think one of the things that this document does so well is it really clarifies what true AI is.
Yeah.
Because I feel like these days everybody's using the term AI.
For everything.
Yeah, for just about anything.
But it does lay out the basics too, right? That AI is all about machines being able to simulate human intelligence.
Right. Exactly.
So, thinking, learning, problem solving.
But then it takes this really interesting turn and introduces this idea of ordinary AI.
Ooh, I like that. Ordinary AI.
Yeah, and it's kind of like what we're already seeing.
Yeah.
The AI that's kind of woven into our lives. You think about those chatbots you encounter on websites, virtual assistants, the content generators that are popping up everywhere.
Yeah, those are everywhere.
They're all pretty handy for specific tasks, but they do have their limitations.
Yeah, the document doesn't really sugarcoat that. It actually calls out that, ordinary AI can feel a little bit uninspiring.
A little basic.
Yeah, it can pump out content for sure.
Right.
But I'm not sure it's winning any awards for creativity.
It's kind of like having an assistant that can follow instructions really well.
Okay.
But can't really go beyond that.
Right, no original thought.
Yeah, not really thinking outside the box.
So that's where this idea of true AI comes in, right?
Exactly.
And this is where I think things start to get really exciting.
Yeah, the document really frames true AI as a game changer.
Yeah, it's like next level.
AI that can perform tasks with a level of sophistication that we just haven't seen before.
Yeah, it's not just doing it.
Right.
It's understanding and really thinking about it.
Like nuanced.
Nuance, yes.
Yeah.
So where does this true AI show up? What does it look like?
Well, the document goes into a lot of detail about its specific applications. And one of the most compelling is content creation.
Ooh, interesting.
So this isn't just about your basic AI writing, blog posts and social media captions.
Right. It's not just churning stuff out.
It can craft really effective marketing copy that actually converts.
So it's like the sales pages that really draw you in, the ads that are impossible to ignore.
Exactly. Or even the emails that you actually want to open.
Yeah, that you don't just immediately send to spam.
Right.
That's wild.
Yeah, and what really sets true AI apart in this area is its ability to personalize.
Okay.
It can analyze data about specific audiences and tailor messages that resonate with their needs, their interests, their values.
So it's almost like it's got a psychology background.
Right. It understands how to influence behavior through language.
Wow. So it's not just marketing, though, right? There are other areas where this true AI is making an impact.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, what about business planning?
Right. Imagine being able to just feed your business goals and data into an AI
Ooh.
and have it generate a comprehensive plan.
So for somebody just starting out, that's like their dream.
Right. I mean, think about the time and resources that could save businesses.
Yeah, just huge.
And it's not just about generating the plan itself. It's about the insights that true AI can provide.
Like actually having it analyze the market for you?
Right.
That's incredible.
Yeah, this document even mentions true AI assisting with research. Researchers often spend so much time sifting through data.
Yeah, just to find those little nuggets of information.
Exactly. But true AI can analyze those huge data sets.
Yeah.
Identify those subtle trends that we might miss.
And help to actually draft sections of research papers.
It's like having a superpowered research assistant.
Wow. Okay, now for the part that I think I'm most excited about, coding and app development.
This is where it feels like the future is really arriving.
Yeah.
This document claims that true AI can actually turn keywords into functional apps.
Wait, so I can just say, I want an app that does this and this?
You pretty much.
It'll just build it for me.
That's the idea.
That's incredible.
Yeah, and it's not just about, basic apps. It can understand different programming languages, write code from scratch, troubleshoot errors.
So it's like having your own personal app developer.
Right there on your computer.
So we've seen what true AI can do, but why should we really care about this distinction between ordinary AI and true AI?
Well, the document makes a really compelling argument for why this matters, and it boils down to 3 key benefits: time savings, quality enhancement, and increased accessibility.
Okay, let's break those down. Time savings is pretty obvious, right? Automating tasks, freeing up our time.
Exactly. We can focus on more strategic and creative work.
And quality enhancement, that's about more than just speed.
Right. It's about producing a higher quality output, whether it's marketing materials, business plans, or even lines of code.
So it's not just doing it faster.
Right.
It's doing it better.
Exactly.
Okay. And then increased accessibility. How does true AI make things more accessible?
Well, it can level the playing field. Individuals and smaller businesses now have access to capabilities that were previously only available to large corporations.
I see. So it's like anybody could have access to this now.
That's the idea.
It's not just for the big guys.
Exactly.
So this true AI, it's pretty powerful. But if it's so powerful, how do we tap into that?
Well, accessing true AI is becoming more user-friendly all the time. Dedicated platforms are emerging.
Okay.
Where you can input your keywords, specify what you need, and the AI will generate that professional-grade output.
So it's not something that's like way off in the future.
No, it's here now.
It's available now.
Right. And this leads us to the next really exciting frontier. The future of true AI.
Ooh, I like that.
This document kind of hints at a world where true AI just continues to expand, going way beyond just task automation and into this realm of amplifying human creativity and problem solving.
Okay, but before we get too far ahead of ourselves, I think it would be useful to go through some of the key questions that the document addresses in its FAQ section.
Yeah, the FAQ is really helpful for clarifying some of those common questions about true AI.
Absolutely. The first one I want to get to is true AI accessible to everyone?
And the document says yes, it's becoming more accessible through platforms designed for individuals and businesses.
Okay, so pretty much anybody can use this.
That's what it says.
Okay, that's good. Another one that I think's on a lot of people's minds is, can true AI replace human writers and developers?
The document tackles that head on, stating that true AI is about complementing human skills, not replacing them.
So humans are still needed?
Definitely, human input is still needed to refine the AI output.
So it's a team effort.
Exactly.
Now, I'm curious about the accuracy of true AI, especially when it comes to coding. The document says it can code apps, but is it really that good?
Well, the document acknowledges that while true AI is highly capable, really complex projects might still require the expertise of developers, especially for those highly specialized tasks.
Right. It's a tool, but it's not like
magic.
Yeah, not magic. We've covered a lot. We defined the difference between ordinary AI and true AI. We explored its potential across different industries. We even touched on some of the ethical considerations.
Yeah, it's been a great overview so far.
Now I'm excited to kind of move from the theory into, what does this look like?
The practical application.
Yeah, what are the examples?
Yeah, true AI is here, it's being implemented, and it's producing some pretty cool results.
And a lot of the examples are around content creation.
Yeah, content creation is a big one.
And for good reason. This isn't just about, pumping out blog posts or social media captions.
It's about AI that can write really effective copy that actually converts.
So think about those sales pages that are so good, you're like, I gotta get this.
Yeah.
Or the ads that you can't scroll past.
Or the emails that you actually want to read.
Yeah, that you don't immediately send to spam.
Right.
The document talks about how true AI is being used for all of that. What really stood out to me was the personalization aspect.
Oh yeah, that's key.
It can actually tailor content to specific audiences.
Right.
So it's not just like a one-size-fits-all approach.
Yeah, it's not just like a template.
It's actually understanding the audience and then creating something that's really targeted for them.
It's like having a whole marketing team.
Built into your computer.
Yeah, that understands the psychology of your target market.
And it's not just marketing.
No, it goes beyond marketing.
Now what about business planning?
Oh, for sure.
Imagine being able to just take all of your business goals,
Put it into the AI.
your data, and it just gives you a plan.
Yeah, and a comprehensive plan, not just like a basic outline.
That is so cool.
Especially for startups.
Oh my gosh, that would be amazing.
The time and resources it could save.
Yeah, huge.
And this document even mentions true AI being used in research.
Okay, yeah, because researchers spend so much time, trying to find...
Sifting through data.
Yeah, just to find those little nuggets of information.
Looking for those patterns and connections.
Which is what AI is good at.
Exactly. And true AI can do that on a massive scale. Analyze huge data sets, identify trends that we might miss.
And even help with writing the actual papers.
It's like having a research assistant on steroids.
Okay, now for the part that I think a lot of people are waiting for, coding and app development.
Oh yeah, this is where it gets really futuristic.
Yeah.
The document says that true AI can turn keywords into functional apps.
So like I could just say, I want an app that does this,
And
and it'll just make it for me.
it can.
That's insane.
And it understands different programming languages. It can write code from scratch. It can troubleshoot errors.
So you don't even need to know how to code.
Not necessarily.
That is incredible.
It could really democratize app development.
But it makes you think about like, what are the downsides?
Right, like any powerful technology there are.
Yeah, there's always another side.
There are ethical considerations.
It's like, for example, how do we even know that something was made by a human or
Right.
by AI?
Especially when the AI is that good.
Yeah.
Transparency is going to be key.
So like knowing where something came from.
And what about misuse?
Ooh, yeah, because this could be used to spread misinformation, right?
For sure.
Or even manipulate people.
And this document talks about, the need for safeguards.
Yeah, because we don't want to just open the door and let this, run wild.
We need to be careful.
Yeah.
We need to be responsible.
It's exciting, but it's also like,
A little scary.
yeah, a little bit scary. Now it's time to look ahead. Like, what does the future hold for true AI?
That's the big question, right?
Big question, yeah. And the document that we've been looking at, it actually spends a bit of time on this, like looking ahead.
It paints a pretty interesting picture of the future.
It does. And it's not just about like, oh, things are going to be faster and more efficient.
Right.
It's like, it really hints at true AI changing the way we think about things.
Fundamentally changing how we solve problems,
Yeah.
like how we approach challenges.
And one of the things it talks about is, the ability to just process huge amounts of data.
Right, way beyond what humans are capable of.
And then from that, find those patterns and those insights that we would never see.
It's like having an AI partner that can help us solve some of those really big problems.
Yeah.
In all kinds of fields.
Like a scientific research,
Yeah, medical diagnosis, even urban planning.
It's not just about problem solving though, right?
No, it's not.
It also talks about like the creative potential.
Yeah, it uses this phrase, creativity amplifier,
Ooh, I like that.
which I think really captures it.
Yeah, instead of just like,
Replacing creativity.
it's enhancing it.
It's like collaborating with an AI that can generate new ideas, explore different artistic styles.
Ooh, what if you could have it compose music?
Absolutely.
Like just tell it what kind of music you want and poof.
It could even help write novels
Oh, that'd be so cool.
or screenplays.
What about education?
Education could be completely transformed.
Yeah, like personalized learning.
Imagine learning that's tailored to your specific needs, your pace.
Yeah, like nobody gets left behind.
It could make education so much more engaging and effective.
It's all very exciting.
It is.
But you have to think about, like, what are the downsides? What are the
I
challenges?
should say, like with any new technology.
Like, what about jobs?
Yeah, could this lead to job displacement?
Yeah.
It's a valid concern.
Yeah, I mean, if AI can do all this stuff.
But the document emphasizes that true AI is most powerful when it complements human capabilities.
Okay, so it's not about replacing.
Not about replacing, it's about working together.
But even then, there's still the question of, like, access.
Right.
Will everyone benefit from this equally?
Will it exacerbate those existing inequalities?
Yeah, that's a big concern.
And this document really stresses that we need to ensure access is equitable and inclusive.
So it sounds like the future of true AI really depends on the choices we make today.
Absolutely.
It's up to us to figure out how to use it responsibly and ethically.
This isn't something that's just going to happen to us.
Right, we have a role to play.
We have to shape it.
Yeah, we have to shape it.
And the document ends with a really thought-provoking question.
Okay, what is it?
How do you envision responsibly harnessing the power of true AI to transform the way you work, create, and innovate?
Ooh.
I think that's a question we all need to be asking ourselves.
Yeah, that's a good one to ponder.
Because true AI is here, it's happening now.
Yeah, it's not science fiction anymore.
Right.
Well, that's about it for our deep dive on true AI.
We've covered a lot of ground.
We have. We defined true AI, we looked at what it can do, and we even talked about some of those,
Ethical concerns.
yeah, the big picture things.
It's a powerful technology, but it's up to us to use it wisely.
Absolutely.
Beyond the Hype, a fashion lifestyle tech podcast.